What's up guys, it's Tom here and Liverpool are Premier League champions. Welcome to a brand new video on my channel. In this video we will take a look at how Liverpool won this incredible league title. This is a really special title. Liverpool broke the record for winning the title at the earliest time with 7 games to go. That has never been done before. Even when Man City got 100 points, they only won the title with 5 games to go. But Liverpool are 23 points clear with 7 games to go, which is absolutely unprecedented. So in this video we will have an in-depth look at Liverpool's season and also how Liverpool managed to win very close tight games, and also we will have all the reaction from Jurgen Klopp, from Virgil van Dijk, from even Liverpool CEO Peter Moore, and from all the other players. I will have in-depth interviews in this video for you guys. So if you are happy that Liverpool are Premier League champions, if you are enjoying the content, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you never miss the latest Liverpool content on my channel. So I think Liverpool started off the season on the front foot, on fire, after winning the Champions League, and having the best morale possible was key to this season. The first 5 games were pretty straightforward. The Southampton game away from home, where Liverpool won only 2-1, was a very tricky one, but we always beat Arsenal, so I don't really count that as a tricky game. We always beat Arsenal and we beat them 3-1. The first biggest test came against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on September the 22nd, and Trent Alexander-Arnold scored an absolutely amazing free kick to go 1-0 up, and then Liverpool went 2-0 up through Firmino, and Chelsea rallied in the second half. They got to go back, but they couldn't equalize. So that was one very tough game. The second tough game in a row came against Sheffield United, where actually Sheffield United were slightly the better team, but Liverpool showed incredible resilience, and we got very lucky because Wijnaldum's shot was an easy one, but Dean Henderson spilled the ball inside, through his legs. It went in. It was a massive goalkeeping howler, and that was the first time of many actually where Liverpool showed that they can win games while not playing at their absolute best. And I think that was a theme for Liverpool for the past 2 years now. And also Liverpool said, we got 97 points and we didn't win the title last season, so we absolutely have to win every single game possible and get to 100+ points this season, and that's where Liverpool were aiming for. And then came an even more dramatic game against Leicester City, where Liverpool were leading for the majority of the game. Leicester equalized through Maddison, and then James Milner in the 90+ minutes in stoppage time scored a penalty after I think Leicester midfielder Albrighton cleared out a Liverpool player in the box, Sadio Mane. So Liverpool won another game in a stoppage time. That was a huge morale booster. And then another tricky game, Manchester United away. Liverpool are well documented to struggle against Everton and Manchester United away from home. We haven't won there for quite a few years. And Marcus Rashford took the lead, and Liverpool it looked like we would lose for the first time this season, but then comes Adam Lallana on as a substitute and equalizing just 5 minutes from time. So 2 games in a row, Liverpool got 3 points after the 85th minute, which is brilliant. And then the Liverpool-Tottenham game, another tricky one. Harry Kane took the lead in the first minute. It was a shock at Anfield. And then Liverpool turned it around with a magnificent second half performance. Henderson and Salah with a penalty to win that game, and Tottenham were a tough game. So Liverpool again showed their resilience, their character, their attitude, that never say die attitude, to go all the way until the 95th minute to try and get the goals, and Liverpool just grind down their opponents. We keep relentlessly the pressure on them, and they sooner or later crack. Another incredible comeback. This was, I think, the most important and the biggest comeback of all. Aston Villa were leading since the 21st minute. That this was straight after the Tottenham game, and Liverpool looked like we'll lose, just like against Man United. But we not only got a draw because of an 87th minute Andy Robertson goal, but Sadio Mane won it in stoppage time. So that's now 2 winners in stoppage time against Leicester and Aston Villa in 4 games. So this September, October and November period, was absolutely pivotal because the momentum was just going, and at that time Manchester City, you know, they already lost to Norwich, they already lost to Wolverhampton, and then came very soon after the big Man City game, and I think this was the moment where everybody truly believed that this will be Liverpool's season. We actually played almost as good as Man City. Man City were amazing in this game, even though they lost 3-1. But Liverpool scored 2 very quick goals, and the first one, Fabinho with a 30-yard pile driver, a rocket into the back of the net, and then Salah scored one of the best counter-attacking goals that you will ever see. I will forever remember that goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a crossfield pass to Andy Robertson. He takes a couple of touches, whips in an early cross for Salah, who slots it home with a magnificent header to go 2-0 up, and then Henderson with a magnificent cross to make it 3-0. Sadio Mane headed it in, and yes, Man City got the consolation, but after this point Liverpool were actually quite a lot of points clear. And then came another pivotal game, Crystal Palace away. You know how Crystal Palace away sometimes brings back nightmares for Liverpool fans because of the 2014 game where Liverpool gave away a 3-0 lead. And it's how ironic that Chelsea won us the title by beating Man City, and also we sealed the title by winning against Crystal Palace, and then of course Chelsea did us a favor. And this game, again, it was very tough. Crystal Palace are a very solid team. Zaha equalized in the 82nd minute, and again it looked like Liverpool would drop points here, but then up comes Roberto Firmino in the 85th minute, and we got the winner in the 85th minute. So that's now like Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Tottenham, Man United, Leicester City, 5 games in 6 where Liverpool got either a win or a draw in the last 10-15 minutes of the game. Absolutely brilliant. And I think these 6 games were absolutely pivotal to Liverpool's season. This just gave us so much belief, so much momentum. And of course the famous Liverpool-Everton game where Liverpool played like a weakened side and still smashed Everton 5-2 at Anfield with Divock Origi scoring 2 goals. That was absolutely brilliant. And then came I think the best performance from Liverpool. Liverpool went to Leicester City. Leicester were, I think, 2nd or 3rd at this time in the table, and this looked like a very close game. If Leicester wins this, people were saying the title race was still open, and Liverpool went there and absolutely demolished Leicester City, winning 4-0, and this could have been 7 or 8. Liverpool were that good, and I think that was another very crucial game. Also the Liverpool-Wolverhampton game. Wolves are a very solid team. They are going for Champions League football this season, and Liverpool managed to win that game 1-0. And of course Liverpool won against Tottenham away, and then Manchester United at home, and that Man United home game in January, that's where I think every Liverpool fan clocked that this Liverpool team will just not be stopped. I mean, we managed to win against Tottenham, Man United and Wolves, 3 games which were very tricky banana skin games, and we outplayed all 3 teams. And especially like the Wolves game, again Liverpool won it in the 84th minute, and we scored an absolutely magnificent counter-attacking goal, Mohamed Salah, to make it 2-0, when Alisson kicked the ball all the way to Salah up the pitch, just like Pepe Reina kicked the ball all the way to David Ngog in the 90th minute, when David Ngog scored just like Salah the 2nd goal to make it 2-0 many years ago. And Alisson ran all the way up to Salah to celebrate with him, just like how Pepe Reina ran all the way to Ngog to celebrate with him. It was like a carbon copy goal and celebration of that famous goal many years ago by David Ngog. And after that, Liverpool just went relentlessly. We had some tough games, Wolverhampton away, Norwich away, where Liverpool didn't play well, but again, we just grinded out the victory. Just one small like blemish on the whole title run, the Watford-Liverpool game where Watford won 3-0, and Liverpool, it looked like Liverpool just ran out of steam. We turned around so many games. I mean, the game before that, West Ham were leading 2-1 at Anfield, where Liverpool were defensively a little bit shaky, but then Salah got a goal in the 68th minute and Mane got the winner in the 81st minute. So again, the last 10 minutes, Liverpool managed to win another game, turn another game around. Before that, against Norwich, Mane won it in the 78th minute, so again, almost in the last 10 minutes. And Liverpool just maybe got a little bit exhausted, and Watford were very, very good in that one. And after that, of course, you know, we beat Bournemouth before the lockdown began. And since we came back, a draw against Everton, which is always a draw against Everton at Goodison, 7 draws out of the last 8 games there. But then Liverpool dismantled Crystal Palace in probably one of the best performances of this season, actually. And behind closed doors, I didn't expect this. And yes, Liverpool would have won the title even if we lost a few games here and there, because Man City lost 8 games. They lost home and away to Wolves and Man United, and that was very unexpected because Manchester City got 98 and 100 points 1 and 2 years ago. But still, this Liverpool team is just relentless, and I think this is the kind of mentality that Liverpool have to keep on going no matter what. We have to keep grinding out results and victories, but I think this season will never be replicated. I don't think Liverpool can match the points tally, the winning percentage of this Liverpool team, because we scored so many last minute winners, and that just showed the relentlessness of this Liverpool side. I think next season we should target 90 to 95 points, and hopefully Man City won't improve as much. They have a lot of improving to do, because at this point Man City are on course for a 77-78 point season, which is never good enough for a title. So Man City dropped off massively by 20 points actually to last season, and I think it will be fascinating how the Premier League shapes up next season, because Chelsea are spending big money. The other teams, probably some of them will spend, some of them won't. So actually the pandemic and the football finances going down for every club is an advantage to Liverpool, because if the power rankings stay the same, maybe Chelsea will bump up to like 3rd place, or even they could even challenge Manchester City next season for 2nd place. I don't think Chelsea is there to challenge Liverpool next season in the Premier League, but who knows? If Liverpool get some big injuries to key players, we could drop off as well. I hope not, but it looks like Liverpool won't sign many big players this summer. And that's my summary of the Premier League season. Absolutely magnificent, and I want to give you guys some player reactions. So Virgil van Dijk, after the game, this is what he said: "I'm emotional, but I'm just full of joy. It's such a good feeling. We have worked so hard already this season, and we are not finished yet. It's been a dream come true for all of us already. For me personally, coming to the club, winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League in the 2.5 seasons I've been at the club. It is just magnificent personally, and the dream come true. It's something I always hoped for when I joined Liverpool. It's just amazing. It's amazing to be part of this group. It's amazing also to be with these kind of players, the manager, the staff, all the people there are looking after us. Everyone has to feel like a champion who is part of Liverpool FC, including the fans, of course. It was a lovely day together, to be together, had to have a nice barbecue, and whatever happened tonight, it was going to be a nice day together. Obviously we knew there was a chance that City may drop points, and it was a very intense game to watch. I don't like to watch too many games on the TV, but this one was intense. After City equalized, I just became nervous for some reason, and we did it in a fantastic way, fully deserved, and nobody can say anything about this title because we thoroughly deserved it. Personally, I'm just very proud of the team, proud of myself, where I came from, and my journey I've been taking so far. It's just incredible, you know, and to call myself a Champions League winner and a Premier League winner is just something special. And Van Dijk also said, I didn't actually have time to sit down and think about what happened in the last 2.5 seasons. I think that time will come. I think about it right now. It's just incredible. It's something that obviously every player hopes for if they make a step to a different club, to be achieving great things, proving doubters wrong. It's just fantastic to see the work you put in day out, the work we want to put in as well. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but this group of players is special and I'm just very proud to be a part of it. I've been getting lots of messages and lots of footage. I come across a lot of people who are obviously Liverpool fans and they keep reminding me how massive it is to win the title for the first time in 30 years. But you don't really need to do it because it's something I definitely understand. I understood before I joined the club and it's been such a weight, and obviously with the past it will always haunt you a little bit. For me, I joined the club and wanted to achieve so many things and compete on every level. To be here as a European champion, a world champion and now a Premier League champion, it's incredible. I want to strive for more as well. So we will see what we will do next season. I wish we could celebrate it with the fans right now. It would have been absolutely crazy altogether, but we have to deal with it in every Liverpool household. Just enjoy it with your family and friends, and the time will come whenever that is. But we always think about you, and this one is definitely for you as well. It's just amazing. And Virgil van Dijk just said, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on the Premier League trophy. You have seen the trophy so many times when I was younger on TV. It's just special. It's special to me to lift the Champions League. I've ticked that box off. To get the Premier League now, it's a crazy feeling. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and we will see when that will be. And now I want to give you guys Jurgen Klopp's reaction, because I think that's amazing. My message, Jurgen Klopp said to the fans: winning the Premier League is for you. That's the perfect message, I think. That's the best one. Jurgen Klopp already cried on Sky Sports live on air when he was interviewed, and this interview with LFC TV came after that. So he said, unfortunately, I can't describe or sum up my emotions, because if I tried to start talking about it again, I will start crying again, and that doesn't work really well. I am completely overwhelmed. I don't know, it's a mix of everything. I am relieved, I am happy, I am proud. I couldn't be more proud of the boys. How we watched the game tonight together. We knew it could happen, it couldn't happen, we didn't know. We want to play football, we are really happy that we are allowed to play again. And then when it happened in that moment, it was pure explosion. When we counted down the last 5 seconds of the game, it was pure. I cannot describe it. It was a really, really nice moment. Directly after it, I felt so empty inside. I cannot believe it. I'm really not happy with myself in the moment that I feel like I feel. But it's just a little bit too much in the moment. I will be fine. Nobody has to worry. I actually couldn't be happier. I couldn't have dreamed of something like that. And I never did dream before last year, honestly. We were not close enough. 3 seasons ago, a year ago, we were really close. What the boys have done in the last 2.5 years, the consistency they show is absolutely incredible, second to none. Honestly, I have no idea how we do that all the time. Last night, a very good example. We played the game like the stadium is fully packed and everybody is shouting Liverpool or whatever constantly. It is a wonderful moment, and that's what I can say. And he was asked about having everyone, all the Liverpool players, staff together to watch the Chelsea-Man City game. There was no alternative. This morning we thought about it. Shall we do something? And then we thought maybe not compulsory. The boys have to drive a little bit. And then I said, no, we have to make it compulsory. Everybody has to be there because I'm more experienced and I know who will stay at home and watch it alone. We'll regret it for the rest of his life. So we came here together. It is our bubble. It is the people who are with us every day. We are all twice a week tested, so we are fine since we can train again, and it's a nice moment. It is wonderful to share it, and we share it with everybody out there as well, because we are here, they are there, we are all together. My message is, it is for you out there, for all the fans, it is really for you. I hope you feel it. I hope you saw it last night. Not only last night, but after a long time, last night again. It is for so many people. Kenny Dalglish and Graham Souness spoke to me on another interview, and they were obviously very positive about us. That's nice, but thanks to them, because this club is built on what they did. It is built, of course, on Shankly, Paisley, Fagan, all the others. But on these players, Steven Gerrard, this club is built on, in the last 20 years, on Stevie's legs. He had to carry all of the pressure on his shoulders, and he did that exceptionally. I'm really happy that we can deliver this title to him as well. The boys love being part of this club. They love being part of the story of this club, the history. It is so nice how we learned how to deal with the history, how we learned to use the history in the last 2 years. It is just amazing. And I especially like Steven Gerrard, that the Jurgen Klopp specifically mentioned Gerrard, because it's true, Gerrard carried Liverpool for like 10-15 years on his shoulders, and if he had just slightly better players around him, he would have already ended this Premier League title wait. But now it feels even more special that Liverpool could win the title after 30 years. 30 years ago, Jurgen Klopp said, I was 23, so I didn't think too much about winning a title with Liverpool, to be honest. I had no skills for that. 30 years later, I'm here, and because of the great staff I have, it is unbelievable. Tonight, you see them all together. What Ray Houghton did, organizational-wise, what Mona Nemmer did, food-wise and with nutrition, is amazing. What Andreas Kohlmeier did on a fitness level, what Pep Jünners did and put into this game. There is so much of his soul in our game now in this short period. It is unbelievable. Pete Krawiec, wow, I couldn't thank them all more. Vitor Matos came in and he had lost one game since he's in. Unbelievable. The youth, the players, Neco Williams would not be in this moment, or the position he is, or Curtis Jones or Harvey Elliott, or now Leighton coming up and Jack Kane coming up. They would not be in this position if Vitor Matos is not here. John Achterberg, Jack Robinson, it is a joy to work with them together every day. It is for Danielle, my PA, who I didn't see for 3.5 or 4 months, but she is working her socks off and suffers so much. It is for everybody. It is for Mike Gordon, Tom Werner, John Henry, our owners in America. We couldn't reach other. I have 20 calls and them probably as well, because I couldn't catch him so far. It is for everybody. They all put so much effort into it, and I am the lucky guy who sits in the seat in this moment and can be part of this story. It's so great, it is unbelievable. And those are absolutely perfect words to end this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Liverpool Premier League champions. Goodbye. See you later.